Hello students, so welcome back to the class. In the last class we discussed regarding Lee-Chatelier principle. Last class we studied Lee-Chatelier principle and I told you the applications of Lee-Chatelier principle. So next we will discuss ionic equilibrium. Ionic equilibrium. That is the equilibrium existing between ions, the undissociated electrolyte and ions. So for discussing ionic equilibrium, we must have the idea regarding electrolytes and non-electrolytes. So you must have read it earlier. आगरू पढ़ी थी निहाती. तो जानती हो छुआ the solution of salt conduct electricity. Salt solution conduct electricity, whereas sugar solution does not. যদি আমি লুণ পানি নবা, it is a good conductor of electricity. और चीनी पानी नले, it is a bad conductor of electricity. So based upon the property of a chemical substance to conduct electricity conduct करिवार क्षमता को नहीं की Faraday divided the chemical substances broadly into two parts. Michael Faraday कौन करथिले ना chemical substances on the basis of their capability to conduct electricity ताको दुई भाग रे विभक्त करथिले. So chemical substances or compounds on the basis of ability of their ability to conduct electricity conduct करने क्षमता अनुसार आम केमिकल सब्सटेंसेस को ब्रॉडली दुई भाग में विभक्त कर परिबु. इट कैन बी डिवाइडेड इनटू टू पार्ट्स. कौन ना इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स and non-electrolytes. Even तुम just example देली छुआ. If you take the solution of common salt, that is sodium chloride, then it will conduct electricity. Whereas if you take the solution of sugar, that is sucrose, it will not conduct electricity. So salt is an electrolyte. So, solution of salt is an electrolyte, whereas sugar solution is a non-electrolyte. So when the chemical substances are dissolved in polar solvents like water, the chemical substance polar substances dissolve honti, what they do normally they dissociate into ions. And I have already told you that electricity is nothing but flow of electron. Electricity को हम कौन कहबा? It is the flow of electron. So electricity flow होबे कौन दरकार? There must be charge carrier. There must be a charge particle which acts as the charge carrier. तेणु आम यदि कंपेयर करिबा between ion and a neutral molecule, molecule has no capacity to conduct electricity. Because molecule is neutral, जेहेतु molecule टा neutral, it has no capacity to conduct electricity. But ion, जतने गोटे chemical substance ionize होछु when dissolved in polar solvent like water, कौन होछि? ना it is dissociated into ions. Then ions they conduct or carry electricity. So that is the basis of classification. On the basis of their ability to conduct electricity, the chemical substances are of two types: electrolytes and non-electrolytes. ताले electrolyte का कोई अच्छा ना? Electrolyte are the substances when dissolved in polar solvents dissociate into ion and therefore conduct electricity. That means electrolyte conduct electricity. They conduct electricity when added to polar solvent. When added to polar solvents like water. Example sodium chloride, because when it is added to water it readily ionizes to produce Na plus and Cl minus ion. So a ion formation ही दायी तार electricity conduction by. So the conduction of electricity is purely due to the ionization of the electrolyte when added to aqueous solution or when added to polar solvent. But non-electrolyte कौन करेगा? They do not conduct electricity as they contain neutral molecules. न्यूट्रल मॉलिक्यूल नहीं गठित से माने आयनाइज होती नहीं। फॉर एग्जांपल कहितली सुगर कौन कहितली सुगर फार्मूला सुक्रोज C12H22 O11 जोटा तुम खाउछ कॉमन सुगर जोटा टेबल सुगर कहउछ सुक्रोज जत्ते तुम चीनी पानी रे मिसेले भी। So when these non-electrolytes are dissolved in polar solvent, they form the solution, but they do not conduct electricity. Therefore, they are called non-electrolyte. ताले जे electricity conduct कला से हला electrolyte, जे कला नी से हला non-electrolyte. Example मन रखियो छुआ sodium chloride in this case, sugar in this case. Then the electrolytes are again divided into two categories. Electrolytes are again divided into two categories. That is strong electrolytes and weak electrolytes. केमती जानिबा which one is strong, which one is weak? Now from the degree of dissociation or degree of ionization. ताले ए जो सब्सटेंस गुडा केतेले इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट करछन्ती ना व्हेन दे आर डिसोसिएटेड इनटू आयन्स। ताले एठी छोटे टर्म आसीबो छुआ डिग्री ऑफ आयनाइजेशन। डिग्री ऑफ आयनाइजेशन कौन ना नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोलाइट dissociated into ions divided by total number of moles of the electrolyte. Total number of moles of the electrolyte. ताମାନେ इलेक्ट्रोलाइट रे टोटल जति कि थिबे ता भितरु केते परसेंटेज इलेक्ट्रोलाइट कन्वर्ट होचन आयन को डिसोसिएट होचन आयन टाको दैट इज कॉल्ड डिग्री ऑफ आयनाइजेशन और डिग्री ऑफ डिसोसिएशन। आयनाइजेशन नॉले डिग्री ऑफ डिसोसिएशन भी कहा जाए। डिग्री ऑफ डिसोसिएशन इट इज गिवन बाय द टर्म अल्फा। इट इज मेंशन्ड बाय द टर्म अल्फा। ताले बेस्ड ऑन डिग्री ऑफ डिसोसिएशन द इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स आर ऑफ टू टाइप्स। जो मानकर 100% डिसोसिएशन हुए ता माने डिग्री ऑफ डिसोसिएशन और डिग्री ऑफ आयनाइजेशन इज 100%, दे आर कॉल्ड स्ट्रांग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट। दैट मींस they are completely dissociated into ions. जेतले आमे ताको पोलर सॉल्वेंट रे डिसॉल्व करिया they are completely dissociated into ion, completely dissociated हिजबे आ undissociated molecules रहइबो नाही। but weak electrolyte केस रे कोन हबो it will vary from 1 to 10% only। मात्र 1 ରୁ 10% weak electrolyte ionize हेबे, remaining 99 ରୁ 90% they will be undissociated। बुझिला। so based upon the degree of ionization or degree of dissociation जब हम केमती पाइबा ना केते संख्यक मोल ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोलाइट डिसोसिएट होचंदी इनटू आयंस डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल नंबर ऑफ मोल्स। बहुत इंपोर्टेंट जिनसटा मन रखिबो छुआ बिकॉज़ इट विल बी यूज्ड इन इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री आल्सो। सो डिग्री ऑफ आयनाइजेशन बा डिग्री ऑफ डिसोसिएशन कोन कहउछु ना इट डिसाइड्स वेदर एन इलेक्ट्रोलाइट इज अ स्ट्रांग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट और वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट। से डिसाइड करबो इलेक्ट्रोलाइट स्ट्रांग किबा वीक। सो बर्तन आसी गलो दुई भाग आसी गला स्ट्रांग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट एंड वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। अगेन जदि हमें स्ट्रांग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट देखिबा वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट देखिबा त कैटेगरी कोन कोन हो देखि दबा एबे। स्ट्रांग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट तीन प्रकार हो छुआ। स्ट्रांग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स विल बी ऑफ थ्री टाइप्स। कौन कौन ना स्ट्रांग एसिड्स, स्ट्रांग बेसेस एंड सॉल्ट्स। सॉल्ट रा स्ट्रांग वीक किछ नथाय खाली मन रखिबो सॉल्ट्स। सो स्ट्रांग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट कहा कहउछु जहार अल्फा डिग्री ऑफ डिसोसिएशन इज ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल टू 100%, माने कंप्लीटली जमा डिसोसिएट होंती ताको हम कहउछु स्ट्रांग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट। एठी डिग्री ऑफ डिसोसिएशन केते वेरी करछु वेरीज फ्रॉम 1 to 10%, ताको हम वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट कहउछु। बुझियला। सो डेफिनेशन मन रखियो छ इन टर्म्स ऑफ डिग्री ऑफ आयनाइजेशन बा डिग्री ऑफ डिसोसिएशन। Again, strong electrolyte has तीन प्रकार of strong acid, strong base, and salts. So, कहिछि broadly depending on their behavior, the chemical substances are of three types: acid, base, and salt. Okay. So, strong acid क्या कहबा ना जो acid रा completely dissociate होबा ion को when they are added into aqueous medium or polar solvent, so strong readily ionize होइजिबे HCl, then HNO3, H2SO4, etc. are strong acids. Strong bases: potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, etc. are strong bases. Salts: sodium chloride, potassium chloride, etc. They are all strong electrolyte. मन रखियो छुआ जो अनुसार क्लासिफाई करछि accordingly you have to remember it. So they are salts, they are strong electrolyte. ताल weak electrolyte only will be of two types. कौन कौन आसीबे? Weak electrolytes all will be only of two types: weak acid, weak base. Weak acids, weak bases. So there are various examples. I am only giving you one example of each. Weak acid best example मन रखियो छुआ acetic acid, CH3COOH. Acetic acid आउटे मन रखियो carbonic acid, H2CO3, etc. Weak base भीतर क्या आसीबो ना all nitrogen containing bases will be weak bases. तेणु फास्ट आसीबो ammonium hydroxide, ANH4OH, ammonia, etc. Pyridine, all nitrogen containing bases will be weak bases. सेटा मन रखियो by definition होची nitrogen जदि अछि that is a weak base. So broadly this is the classification of chemical substances with respect to conduction of electricity and ability to form or dissociate into ions. तो जो माने completely dissociate ହେଇଯିवे जो माने degree of dissociation by ionization 100% ताको हम strong electrolyte कहबा. जो माने completely dissociate हेबे नाही, they will be partially or feebly ionized, they will be called weak electrolyte. मन रखियो छुआ acetic acid and carbonic acid, ammonium hydroxide, they are weak acids and bases respectively. ताले when we speak of ionic equilibrium, a strong acid base case रे रहिबोनी because there will be one sided completely dissociate होउछन ion को. एई केस रे रहिबो मन कर acetic acid दबा छुआ acetic acid कोन हबो is feebly ionized. तेणु सी प्रथम कौन कर एसीटेट आयन दब CH3CO माइनस प्लस H प्लस जेहेतु 100% आयनाइज होउनी अगेन ए दुटा कंबाइन करी कौन करिवे ना बैकवर्ड रिएक्शन देबे. सो देयर विल बी एक्जिस्टिंग एन इक्विलिब्रियम बिटवीन द अनडिसोसिएटेड एसिटिक एसिड एंड एसीटेट आयन एंड H plus आयन. सो ionic equilibrium is only possible in case of weak electrolytes. In case of weak electrolytes, ionic equilibrium is possible. काहेकि that is 100% dissociation हो नहीं, because 100% dissociation is not taking place in this case. So this is all about your classification of substances as per electrolyte and non-electrolytes. Next we will discuss the various theories of acid and base. Okay. So next students will discuss theory of acid and bases. So earlier I have already discussed regarding Arrhenius theory of acid and base. So in this portion we will discuss all the three theories which are there to define what is an acid, what is a base. So next, theory of acid and base. So mainly we will discuss three theories here. What are they? The most easiest and popular one is called Arrhenius theory, which we have already discussed earlier. Arrhenius theory of acid and base. Then number 2 is Bronsted-Lowry theory of acid and base, and third one is Lewis theory of acid and base. So I must tell you that not a theory is complete. कौन सी गोटे थियोरी सफिशिएंट नुहे टू एक्सप्लेन द एसिडिक एंड बेसिक नेचर ऑफ ऑल द केमिकल सब्सटेंस. नॉट ए सिंगल थियोरी इज सफिशिएंट एनफ to explain all the properties of acid and base. So it may vary from case to case, and some substances may be acids as per one theory but may not be an acid as per another theory. So we have to consider all the theories, and accordingly we will remember the acid and bases as these acids and these bases. That means we will remember the acids as Arrhenius acids or Bronsted-Lowry acids or Lewis acid. Accordingly, Arrhenius bases, Bronsted-Lowry base and Lewis base. Okay, so make it a practice to remember them like this, because not a theory, single theory is sufficient enough to explain all the properties of acid and base. So what is the basic difference between this? Now Arrhenius theory is mainly based upon transfer of ions, or it is based on release of ions. Which ions? It is mainly based on ions, exchange of ions, that is H plus and OH minus. So which release H plus are acid, which release hydroxyl OH minus are bases. Whereas Bronsted-Lowry theory is based on proton transfer theory. It is based on proton transfer theory. Proton transfer, that means H plus. Bronsted-Lowry theory is based upon proton transfer theory, whereas Lewis theory is more fundamental. It is based upon electron transfer theory. Okay, so this is the basic difference between these three. Arrhenius theory कहाँ पर बेस करची ना, based upon the transfer of ions, exchange of ions, that is H plus and OH minus. आगରୁ पढ़ी सारिछ तनु need not be confused. GH plus दबो सी acid, GOH minus दबो सी होची base. We will discuss it once again. But here Bronsted-Lowry theory is purely based upon proton transfer. So it is also known as proton transfer theory. So based upon proton transfer, that is H plus रो exchange ऊपर depend करे कि जे दिए से हला acid, जे accept करे, that is a base. Okay. Electron transfer theory just opposite टा कर दबा. Electron transfer theory is more fundamental and it is Lewis theory. So we will discuss these three theories in detail. So let us start with your Arrhenius theory of acid and base. Arrhenius theory of acid and base. So I have already defined what is an acid. Now acid is a substance which yields H plus ion in aqueous medium. So as per Arrhenius theory, what is an acid? Now acid is a substance which yields माने मन रखियो gives H plus ion in aqueous medium. That means when added to water, it ionizes readily to produce H plus ion. Example लगा छा माने hydrochloric acid को हमें acid कहूँ. HCl, hydrochloric acid is an acid. Why? Now when added to aqueous medium, that means water, कौन हुए? It ionizes to give H plus and Cl minus. So this is the easiest way to write the theory. HCl को हमें यदि dissociate कर दो H plus दबो Cl minus. But proper means कौन? हमें aqueous को ऐठी रखिबानी एमती ऐड करिया देखो. HCl काहे की ना H plus actually independently रही पारेनी. Water रे ऐड होला माने it forms hydronium ion H3O plus. तेणु what is the more appropriate way of writing the ionization? मु कहूची कोन ना हमें ऐड करिया त aqueous medium माने water रे ऐड करिया polar solvents like water. ताले कोन हबो मु कहिची H plus रही परिबनी इंडिपेंडेंटली सी वाटर संगे मिसी कोन फॉर्म करबो H3O plus हाइड्रोनियम आयन प्लस Cl minus आको कहबा छुआ हाइड्रोनियम आयन. So it is the more appropriate form of writing the dissociation of an acid into H plus or hydronium ion. काहे कि ना H plus टा independently रही परिबनी. But definition wise जदि जिबा, because it produces H plus ion when dissociated in presence of aqueous medium, ताको से लगा acid कहूछु. Accordingly, acid रो कोन था छुआ basicity. Acids have basicity. और basicity केते होछि एठी ना 1. Because it produces one replaceable H plus ion तेणु एई एसिड रो बेसिसिटी होची 1. We have discussed these things in details earlier, तेणु हम रिपीट बेसी करूनी. So what is basicity of an acid? मन रखिबो acid रो basicity थाए, base रो acidity थाए. So acids have basicity whereas bases have acidity. So what is basicity? Now it is the number of replaceable H plus ion present in an acid. हम ऑलरेडी आगु पढ़ी सारिछु छुआ आउ एठी किछि कंफ्यूज होबोनी एठी H plus जेतरा दउची सेटा होछ ता बेसिसिटी एटा तुमको एप्रोप्रिएट फॉर्म ता देखैछि काइना परे आउथर में यूज करबी सो दिस इज मोर एप्रोप्रिएट हम एठी वाटर टाकू रखि दउछु ऑन द एरो एठी हम वाटर टा जोथरे ऐड हेले ही आयनाइज होछि हम ताको डायरेक्ट रिएक्टेंट हिसाब रे नै यूज सो इट इज मोर एप्रोप्रिएट वे ऑफ एक्सप्रेसिंग द आयनाइजेशन ऑफ द एसिड्स काहेकि ना H plus actually independently रही पारेनी when it is added to water it readily forms hydronium ion हैला so जदि एटा कंफ्यूज हो छुआ you go on writing this one. This is the best and simplest way of expressing the acids. ठीक अछि छुआ सेल्ती बेस टा कोन हबो what are bases? Now base is a substance which yields when it gives hydroxyl ion. Hydroxyl ion टा केते लपचु करे छुआ में ना OH minus hydroxyl ion in aqueous medium. Base का कहबा ना aqueous medium माने वाटर सागर ऐड हले जे तुमको हाइड्रोक्सिल आयन दउची से होची बेस. फॉर एग्जांपल सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड हम कहू छुटा बेस ताले aqueous medium माने वाटर सागर कांटेक्ट रे आसला मात्रे कोन हबो डिसोसिएट हे कोन दबो ना Na plus OH minus. Because ये OH minus दउची ताले सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड को therefore we are calling a base. Base काहे कहू छु because it produces hydroxyl ion in aqueous medium. So any substance which produces OH minus ion in aqueous medium is a base. यार कोन थाय छुआ यार एसिडिटी थाय यार थाय एसिडिटी. What is acidity? यार एसिडिटी एठी होची 1. यार जेंति एठी बेसिसिटी 1 थिला एसिडिटी केते 1. एसिडिटी होची 1. एसिडिटी का कहबे सेमति the number of replaceable OH minus ions present in a base. गोटे बेस रे जतरा रिप्लेसेबल OH minus अछि सेटा होता एसिडिटी. आगु हम तले इक्विवेलेंट मास पढुतलु व्हेन वी डिस्कस इक्विवेलेंट मास वी डिस्कस रिगार्डिंग दिस इन डिटेल्स हम बहुत पढितलु त म बेसी ताकू एक्सटेंड करूनी. सो बेस इज अ सब्सटेंस व्हिच yields OH minus ion, acid is a substance which yields H plus ion. तनो ए दिटा होची तार मेन की OH minus जे दउची से बेस H plus जे दउची से होची acid. Then what is a salt? Now during the neutralization of an acid and base तुमको इछि छुआ neutralization of an acid and base is a very fast reaction. ताको हम कहू instantaneous reaction. So based on the rate of a chemical reaction, the chemical reactions can be of three types. तीन प्रकार परिबे कौन instantaneous or very fast reaction, then moderate जो मन का रेट ता मझा मझी रहइबो एवरेज रहइबो, then slow जो मन रेट ता extremely low रहइबो ताको slow reactions. So मन रखिबो छुआ all acid base neutralizations are instantaneous reactions. Complete हुए केते instantly एतला ऐड हो complete reaction. So जेतला हम गोटे acid आउ base को neutralize करिवा, so that reaction is called neutralization reaction. Acid plus base, this reaction is known as neutralization reaction. This reaction is called neutralization reaction. कौन दबो एसिड और बेस ना सॉल्ट दबो प्लस वाटर दबो. So neutralization of acid and base produces salt and water. For example, now acid हम एठी लेचु HCl plus NaOH base acid वाला HCl NaOH वाला base neutralization reaction रे कोन दबे देखो HCl जदि आयनाइज होबो कोन दबो H plus plus Cl minus सेमति सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड कोन दबो Na plus plus OH minus अरे H plus कंबाइन करबो OH minus संगे Cl minus combine करिवो Na plus संगे कोन दबो ना NaCl which is the salt and water. So Arrhenius theory अनुसार acid base neutralization होबा मात्रे water form हो. Why? Because acid is a substance which gives you H plus ion, base is a substance which gives you OH minus ion. So H plus plus OH minus, H plus plus OH minus will give you water. बाकी जो substance टा form होगा, the remaining substance which is formed along with water during the neutralization of acid and base is called a salt. तो ये salt क्या ला? ना sodium chloride. So this is a simple theory known as Arrhenius theory. हमें details से पढ़ी चुका. So मुताका details बेसी गलेनी. You know it earlier. So this is called Arrhenius theory. Next we'll discuss the limitations of Arrhenius theory. कौन-कौन से बुझे पर नतले. So next we'll discuss limitations of Arrhenius theory. Okay. So next students will discuss the limitations of Arrhenius theory. Limitations of Arrhenius theory. Which persons or which properties of an acid and base it could not explain. ये कौन बुझे पर नतला. There are the limitations. First one you have to remember, it cannot explain the basic nature of ammonia. Of ammonia. हमने देखियो अच्छा NH3 when added to hydrochloric acid it forms ammonium chloride NH4 Cl which is a salt. HCl is an acid. ताले हम जानी चु salt केतरा produce हुए ना हुए ना acid is added to base. That means ammonia must be a base. Ammonia निहाती basic nature. Say lagi when it is added to acid it gives you salt. But as per Arrhenius theory, what is a base? Now which provides you hydroxyl ion OH minus. Ammonia does not have any hydroxyl ion. तार जेतु OH minus group नहीं. तो as per Arrhenius theory, ammonia is not a base. So what is this is the first point you have to remember. Although ammonia is basic in nature, because when it is added to acid it gives you corresponding salt, but it cannot be explained by Arrhenius theory. Arrhenius theory बुझे परिवनी कहीं की ना ammonia रे hydroxyl group ही नहीं. Because Arrhenius theory कोची कहाँ को base कहवा बे? What is a base? Now it gives you OH minus ion जोड़ा कि ammonia रे नहीं. Similarly, it cannot explain the acidic nature of oxides like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, basic nature of calcium oxide, etc. It cannot explain, which we will discuss in the next portion. That is during the limitation of Bronsted-Lowry theory. ये भी बुझे पारुनी. So acidic nature of oxides like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, and basic nature of oxides like calcium oxides, etc. cannot be explained by Arrhenius theory. Okay. Then next asiba, it is applicable for aqueous medium only. That is aqueous medium का बोलचु जब water add करचु when dissolved in polar solvent like water. केवल water संग नहीं explain करी होची. तबने HCl when added to water ionization only gives you H plus. ताले HCl को हमें छेतले कहबा Arrhenius acid जेतले से H plus दबो. जदि न दबो then it is not an acid. Okay. So it is silent about the solvent. Solvent विषय से silent. जदि water रे मते तो हमें अन्य जेकोसी solvent use करूछु. If you use another solvent maybe polar maybe non polar like benzene. So when HCl is added to non polar solvent like benzene C6H6, that is benzene C6H6 benzene, then what happens? Now it does not ionize. Because it is non-polar in nature. because it is non-polar in nature कौन होची ना सी आयोनाइज हबो ही नहीं आयोनाइज न हेले H+ दबो नहीं एट एज पर डेफिनेशन HCl is not an acid RNS acid से हेई परिबो नहीं if it is dissolved in other solvents यदि वाटर को छाड़ी की जेकोन सॉल्वेंट रे डिसॉल्व होची सी आयोनाइज हबो नहीं नॉन पोलर सॉल्वेंट रे आयोनाइज हबो नहीं दैट मींस HCl जहां को हम एसिड कहूछु ऑल्दो इट इज नोन एज एन एसिड इज नॉट एन RNS acid. So that is the next limitation. It is only applicable for aqueous medium. केवल water रे dissolve हेले आयोनाइज जेतु होची H+ दउची then we will call it an acid. सेतले ही केवल हमें को RNS acid कहबो otherwise हमें कहि परिबो नहीं. We cannot say it to be an RNS acid. Okay, so these are the limitations or drawbacks of RNS theory. Next class we will discuss the remaining two theories, Bronsted-Lowry theory and Lewis theory. I have already told you the concept. Bronsted-Lowry theory concept hochi it is based upon transfer of protons, whereas Lewis theory is based upon transfer of electrons. Okay students, so this is for today. See you in the next class.